JFD, just fair and direct.
Okay, hello and welcome everyone. Welcome to JFD Traders Tea Time with me, Darius Anucauskas. Today's the 18th of January 2021. So yep, welcome everyone. Welcome to this Monday's afternoon session where we're going to have a very quick look at the markets, a few of the charts, the usual stuff. But basically, before we do that, as always, let's quickly have a read through our risk disclaimer. So the content we produce does not constitute investment advice or investment recommendation, should not be considered as such, and does not in any way constitute an invitation to acquire any financial instrument or product. As always, a few seconds for you to read the rest and we can continue. Okay, so now then, also just before we jump into the charts, quick mentioning of our JFD YouTube channel, to which you can always subscribe to in order not to miss any of our upcoming videos, and of course our JFD Bank website, and specifically our JFD research page, which we also update on a daily basis. So yep, feel free to visit us here on jfdbank.com and click on the research tab right there on the top. Now, jumping into the charts. So guys, first one I want to pick up here is the German DAX. The index is well, trading slightly in the positive territory today. However, it was forced to kind of to fill up the gap because it opened with a move here to the downside, and it opened today below this 21-day EMA. However, as you can see, the index is back above this 21-day EMA and back above the 13,795 territory. So, oh, do apologize, guys. Again, yep. Sorry for the loss of that video. Oh, sorry, of the loss of the charts. So getting back to the chart, there we go. Basically the index is back above this 13,795 zone. So in a way, for now, we're gonna keep it careful here. Yes, on one hand, we did get initially a nice good drop lower. However, you can see that the bulls are fighting back and trying to bring the price kind of, or should I say, keep the price above the 21-day EMA. And by the way, if you remember last week, by what I was talking about was that here, for example, when we've dropped below the 21-day EMA, I was telling you guys to always keep your eyes on the next following day, because as you can see here, for example, on the 11th of December, then on the 21st of December, when the price did drop below this 21-day EMA, the next day it was back above it. So the same story is happening here. This time we can see that the price is back above the 21-day EMA. So can it stay here? Well, we'll see about that. But now looking at this picture, in order to, let's say, aim for some higher levels, if you're looking for those, then wait for a push above this downside line here, drawn from the high of the 8th of January, and then yes, a break above it could open the door towards higher levels. But at the moment, guys, it is how it is. Yes, on one hand, we do have an index which is trading below this little short-term downside line. On the other hand, we can see that the 21-day EMA continues to provide support. So if you're looking for some downside, probably the safer bet right now at this point in time would be to wait for the move below the last week's low here, which is roughly around the 13,672 territory. Or let me just double check this. Yep, 13,672. Yep, a break below that could open the door towards lower areas. Now, just a quick mentioning that the U.S. equity markets are closed today. Due to the Martin Luther King Day. So yep, the markets are going to be closed if I'm not mistaken. Yep. So guys, yep, be very careful. Probably we're not gonna see much much activity today, and yep, all the trading action could come in tomorrow, guys. So yep, for now basically wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow we might see more more volume, basically more trading volume. But today, yes, basically be very careful with those positions if you're especially if you're scalping, because if you're hoping, like, let's say for the market to go like in the opposite direction or something, then well, maybe the lack of volume today might not be ideal here today. So keep your eyes on that. But coming back to the charts here, looking at IBEX 35, you can see that the index is drifting lower here. Now with this, with the IBEX, what I'm gonna keep an eye on here is this 21-day EMA, because last time when I looked at IBEX 35, I talked about this idea where we could see this index drifting further south if the price drops below the 21-day EMA and kind of stays below it. Now in this situation here, for example, we saw the drop on Friday below that 21-day EMA. Most importantly, we've managed to drift below the 8,310 zone, and like I said, this 21-day EMA. But today we're seeing a bit of a reversal here, and basically the price is still stuck near this 21-day EMA. So similarly as with the German index, the DAX, I will keep an eye on the Friday's low here near the 8,174 territory right here. A nice good drop below it will confirm a forthcoming lower low, and yep, my next target then could be the current lowest point of January near the 8,037 mark. So, but again, like I said, let's keep an eye on that one. Let's see how this is going to play out today. But for now, although it is kind of seems to be like it's willing to drift lower, guys, let's be a little bit more on the safe side. The fact that it's back to the 21-day EMA, that kind of causes concerns, a few concerns in the bear block. But if the index suddenly drops below that 8,174 territory, then yes, this will confirm a forthcoming lower low, and further declines could be possible. Now jumping into silver very quickly, the commodity, well, the commodity did drop today below this, below the 100-day EMA here, shown as the green line. However, it failed to stay above it. So what I'm going to do here is, first of all, remove some of these arrows. Now, in terms of the upside, if you're looking for some upside, then previously I talked about this 26.60 territory, but we could start already looking at some higher levels if we get a push above last week's high. Yep, that's correct. That 25.89 level. So a nice good pop above it could open the door towards slightly higher levels. So put this arrow like this. Now, in terms of the downside, previously I talked about this idea where if we get a nice drop below the 100-day EMA, we could go for some further lower levels. Partially that worked out because we did get a strong move. We did get in the initial break below the 100-day EMA here, and it kind of drifted, and the commodity drifted further south. However, yes, we did get now a reversal, and we're trading back above this EMA, this 100-day EMA. So in a way, kind of it's causing a few concerns here with the downside. However, if once again we see another slide below the 100-day EMA here, shown as the green line, and then also a drop below the 24.35 level marked by the low of last week here, now that's where it could become again very interesting for the sellers. So basically another drop below the 24.35 level could open the door towards some lower areas. So keep your eyes on that one. Quick update on Ethereum. So this morning, if you remember, I talked about Bitcoin, which was coiling up here a little bit. Ethereum is it seems like it's performing a little bit better, I would say. So basically, the crypto is trying to make its way up here after kind of rebounding from this 21-day EMA. It's pushing nicely to the upside. However, be very careful, guys. Yes, the monthly candle. Don't forget about the monthly candle, because this candle here is January's candle. If you look at this beautiful move here, well, I mean, it's bound to happen that there could be a bit of a retracement here at some point. Maybe in January we'll keep this rally here, but February, be very careful with February, just in case, guys. So like I said, for now, yes, everything is kind of leaning a little bit more towards the upside. However, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna probably at this point in time I'll stay away from this, and I'll just gonna observe the price action. And if next week we do get a nice reversal, or next month we do get a nice reversal, then everything is gonna be according to the plan. Now, AUD/JPY, quick update here. The pair is breaking this upside line here, drawn from the low of the 2nd of November, and in addition to that, it's dropping below the 79.79 level. I talked about this level last week, yep, everything's kind of now leaning a little bit more towards the downside. If you wanna get a little bit more comfortable with lower areas, well, wait for a drop below the 21-day EMA, and then yes, we could go for some higher levels. For now, it is how it is, guys. Basically, we need to wait here, and we need to wait until we will probably get a nice good drop below the 21-day EMA. However, if you are a little bit on the riskier side, the strong suggestion here is, of course, to have your stop loss in place, guys. And just in case, maybe the stop loss could come somewhere around here near the 80.17 level. As you can see, it previously acted as a fantastic area of support. Now it could take the role of resistance. But if this resistance gets broken, then we could see a nice push back up here. So that's how you could play it out, guys, but be very careful and have your stop loss in place always. And well, to be honest, you will be the judge for yourselves, so you know yourselves better. So but this is just one of the ideas. USD/CHF, now with this one, I talked about this one last week, and still the same game plan remains. So this is just a quick update. The 0.8919 level, I'm still keeping an eye on it. Well, actually, we could round it up towards the 0.8920. A nice good push above this, yep, could open the door towards this downside line drawn from the high of the 28th of September, and then we would take it from there. But for now, guys, there is a chance for this pair to move higher. However, let's see how this is going to play out, because for now it seems like it's a bit of a battle between the safe havens, between the US dollar and the Swiss franc here. So yeah, let's see. Again, for now I'm playing the waiting game. It's an interesting one, but I need to see another strong push above the 0.8919 level in order to aim for this downside line. In terms of the downside, let's say straight away, because don't forget that overall, yes, we are on a downtrend, but in the very, very short run, for example, if it fails to move above this 0.8919 level, then keep your eyes on this 0.8858 territory. A nice good drop below it may open the door towards lower areas. Now, quick update on GBP USD. So, it's quite an interesting one, because first of all, the pair failed last week to kind of, let's say, push strongly, or I should say stay above that 1.37 territory. It did briefly visit the area above that level, but it kind of quickly got back here below that 1.37 zone. So now it's testing this 21-day EMA. The big question here is, will we get something like we had here in the on the 11th and the 12th of January? Will we get something like that? Well, let's see, because again, if it stays if it stays below, example here, when we on the 11th of January we saw this one staying below closing, or the daily candle staying below this 21-day EMA, but then it kind of quickly reversed back up. Let's see if we're not going to get the same thing again here. If we can, if we won't, then, well, I mean, brace yourselves. We could see maybe some more downside here, but let's keep it short and simple for now, guys. For now, like I said, I'm keeping an eye on this 21-day EMA, and I want to see how this daily candle will end here today in relation to this 21-day EMA. And I'll pick up on this pair tomorrow just to see how everything's getting along, but could be quite interesting one to watch this week. EURUSD finally here. So yeah, the pair is drifting lower. It's kind of still balancing near this one of my targets here, which was already reached, this 1.2059 level. If you remember this morning, I talked about this one, and I was saying that in a way I'm leaning a little bit more towards the downside, but to be a little bit more on the safe side, I need to see a push above this, below this 1.2059 zone. For now, I'm not really getting that, so I'm waiting, because even with the upside, I cannot really talk about the upside until we get a break of this downside line here drawn from the high of the 7th of January, and at least a push above the 1.2130 territory right here, which could kind of help out a few more buyers. But we're not really getting neither of those breaks here, so just for now I'm just waiting here. Of course, I'm cautiously bearish, don't get me wrong, I'm cautiously bearish for now in the short run, but in order to get a little bit more excited with that idea, I would need to see that good drop below this 1.2059 level. So keep your eyes on that one. So guys, I'll have to wrap it up here. Thank you very much for watching and listening. I hope you found it useful. If you want to catch my video tomorrow morning, as always, my Trader's Espresso, that's 7 o'clock GMT time. For now, guys, I hope you have a wonderful evening. Stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.